All right, well, since we're seeing a bit of weakness across the markets, we're seeing some snow start to fall from atop the mountain, you could say. I figured it's a good time to look at AVAX because, well, we may see an avalanche soon, if you know what I mean. Sorry about the lame joke, guys. Anyway, I'm going to be looking at AVAX. We got some developments. So in my last AVAX video, I went over some levels I was looking at inside of this larger range here. And we did get a rejection right from this box. I believe we rejected off an NDPOC, and we did, almost right to the dollar. So I didn't take that trade, but, we did get a nice move right off of that box I had marked out. And since then, we've come down to the point of control and gotten a little bounce here. But when you start to look at market structures, when things start to look a little interesting here. So on this way up, you could say the market structure was like this. Boom, higher low, higher high, higher low. Boom, 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 boom. Then we came up here, put in that higher low before we rejected off that box there. And now we have come down and broken this last higher low. So looking at this market structure, we have, broken bullish market structure and now have potentially put in a lower high to begin bearish market structure. And I've seen this across some other altcoins. A lot of them are sort of breaking their bullish market structure now. Bitcoin has broken sort of local market structure, but seems like some of these altcoins have more definitively broken market structure. And looking at like larger market structure, AVAX is definitely still in a downtrend here, you could say, because we are not even close to breaking this last lower high here, which is a little different than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, if I check, we actually just SFP'd the last lower high, I believe. Yeah, this was the last lower high, and we SFP'd it, which, sometimes means that we're going to hunt the low that made this high for the SFP. If you're looking at like this larger market structure, that would be, this low down here. So, that is interesting. But yeah, market structure wise, I'd say AVAX is looking a bit more bearish than Bitcoin. In terms of market cipher, it's looking, pretty much the same. We're seeing those same, actually it isn't divergences on AVAX because we didn't make a higher high here, but we are seeing the money flow bleed out. We did see divergence in momentum here when we put in this high. So, maybe you could say slightly less bearish on market ciphers since we failed to make another higher high here. And, even the daily time frame, I'd say, is looking less bearish than Bitcoin. The money flow is still in an uptrend, at least. The momentum has come down a lot. That isn't looking super bullish, but if we just compare that to Bitcoin's daily time frame, Bitcoin put in this higher high and money flow put in a lower high. So, we got some divergence there on Bitcoin, but we don't see that on AVAX. But, really, I'm more concerned with the market structure right now for AVAX. I think this could signal that we may be beginning a retracement here. And, that would kind of line up with pretty much everything else I'm seeing. So in terms of support levels, if we do start getting a retracement here, first I'm looking at this macro fib of this whole move. And, you notice the golden pockets coming in right around the value area low. And this area is also a key support resistance level, kind of like Bitcoin. We got the lows or the support of the previous range and the resistance of this little deviation range outside the value area. Interesting little support resistance flip there. And if you go to the daily time frame, we have an untapped daily level right above that box. And we also got that wick there. We could potentially SFP this and get a move into that box. And since this support area has so many similarities to Bitcoin, to Bitcoin's golden pocket, I have a feeling that we may see both of them reach this level around the same time. So that could be interesting. But if we fail to hold this level, I want to point out that we do have this area of inefficient price action, you can call it, basically where we just shot up through this level. There wasn't much trading going on here. And a lot of times, if you, start to fill this inefficient price action, you can go right back down as quick as you came up. So if we, lose this support level here, we may be looking to fill this area of inefficient price action and maybe come down to maybe find support somewhere in this range. We could pull a fixed range of this. And, you could say the point of control lines up with a 786 nicely. So that could be interesting there. Just to make sure it's about the same. But, if we start making a move down towards this range, we have to start considering the possibility of putting in a new low. AVAX is in a larger macro downtrend here. And, we haven't broken really any kind of market structure since we put in this low and then that high up here. And this low failed to break this low. So this is not a swing high. This is just sort of internal. So we are still a ways away from breaking that bearish market structure on AVAX. And I have a feeling that if we lose this 786, this point of control area, we may look to put in new lows here. But of course, that depends on what Bitcoin does as well. If Bitcoin ends up finding support around its golden pocket, AVAX probably will too, and then maybe we can continue making higher highs, at least inside this range. In which case, the resistance levels would pretty much be the same as my last video. I can go over those quickly. So I was looking at this box here. You could still, move this box up to this golden pocket since we haven't hit that yet. And we still have a golden pocket and value area high right around here. Let me actually turn on my monthly levels. And we also have an untapped monthly right in the middle of that golden pocket, or actually right on top of that 0.65. Just about. So this is still a very key area, I'd say, in between 24.6 and 23.1. And then this 786 of this fib around 26.5, and this NDPOC at 25.8. This is another key level, I'd say. And we got the untapped weekly at 28.2 and this NDPOC at 29.5. Those are pretty much still my resistance targets inside of this range if we continue on making higher highs. And, if we lose this point of control of the range, I'd probably expect to move down towards this region, down towards the value area low golden pocket, which is coming in around 15.3 to 14.6. And then, 13.3 to like 13 even for this 786 and point of control of this range. That's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. I probably would expect us to lose this point of control considering we've broken market structure and apparently put in a lower high here. So wouldn't be surprised if we lose this point of control soon. But that's pretty much what I'm looking at for Avalanche right now. All right, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all in my next one. Peace.